is Molikar. Nice to meet you. Welcome back to Try Through Daybreak.
Eat something?
Good work out there, Elaine. You too, Fee. I don't even know how to begin thanking you. Actually, are you two okay coming along? I know you only just got done with all that. That was mostly just talking. I'm good to go a little longer. You really held your own, Regina. I'm impressed. I hear you helped keep Eddie safe while I was away. Even you know who had some good things to say. I'm sure he was just being nice. I really do depend on him too much. On the other topic of you know who, was he helpful out at the old capital? He didn't do anything reckless out there, right? Like get himself into trouble? Please tell me he didn't get in your way. I wonder. Is that concern I hear? What? No, it's just I don't want a co-worker making us all look bad, and I hope he's doing okay for his sake. I know he's been worried about looking good lately and he's got that promotion line up. I'm just worried he's acting riskier because of it, especially with what happened to everyone. True, bracer ranks are more than just skill. There's a fair bit of luck in the equation too. But Alvis will be fine, rest assured. Yeah, he looked real shaken when he heard about that E1 guy. But he turned right around and back up the whole way along with Lahan and Xiaoling. Seemed like proof enough to me that he knows how to focus and prioritize. I see, well, good. He better be able to clear his head like that if he wants to get that B rank. There it is, now she's speaking her mind. You know, you're not far off yourself, why not join him on the job now and then? Well, maybe, I'll give it some thought. Looks like Elaine and other bracers are having an after party. I thought they all split up after they got back. Not a group I want to stick my nose in, but they may take it the wrong way if I pretend I don't see them. Aren't you? Oh, Van, doing the rounds as usual? We didn't have any requests to handle, so we decided to enjoy ourselves a bit. Thanks for keeping an eye out. We didn't see anything out of the ordinary on our end. Oh, it's nothing, just ramping up some errands of my own. You ladies take it easy here, don't go overboard with the hard stuff. Well, if I do end up too slow to walk my home, maybe I can call on a certain someone to escort me. You will take any for... Huh? Phew! These two are already soused. Looks like you got a rough night coming up, Alvis. Please, I'm joking, I will never do something so demeaning. I imagine you are pretty exhausted yourself between today's incident and the mess in the old capital. We got a brief bit of calm before the storm, so make sure you rest up tonight. Yup, back at ya. I think we're all going to be pretty busy with the festival just 3 days away. Everyone should try to relax at least for tonight, even you, Mr. Hard-Boiled Brigand. Okay, she's still salty about me not telling her that stuff. Great. The Revolution Festival, huh? Don't think I ever been before. Gonna get pretty busy for me. I'd wanna at least bring back some fun stories to tell everybody back home. She was in class 7, right? No wonder she got those ties pulling her back across the border. She may as well be a celebrity. Well, I guess it won't be the worst thing in the world if those two go together. Wait, yes it will. Ah, why did I let myself think that? Regina, you blockhead. Huh? Girl, you drunk or something? You're all mumbling and shit. Okay, let me continue the rounds. Be right here? Who's left? Oh, Judith. Yes, Mom, I get it. I promise I'll be back in time for New Year's. I'll go ahead and talk to Grammy. What? You already told her? Why won't I? You already went off. gallivanting over to Russia without even telling us. And not to mention what the tabloid have been saying about you. Do you have the slightest idea of how worried we have been over you? I can explain. Just make sure you get all of your affairs in order and tidy yourself up before you come here, understand? By the way, if there's a special someone you're just getting serious with, you can totally bring them over with you if you want. Your mom won't mind. Okay, I was scared. Mom, give me a break, you're asking me the impossible. Sounds like an important family call. I won't bother. From the sound of it, she's talking to her mom. As far as I know, she was a theater actress and the second Grim Cat. Tough nut to crack, her grandma probably was though. She was a chanson singer and the first Grim Cat. Won't wanna mess with her. You realize I have better things to do with my life, right? Like, I don't know, my career as the biggest movie act. Excuse me? What do you mean look for someone at work? You are not seriously expecting me to do that. I can. Okay. But it... But,
What's next?
my connections. Yeah. I got just two. Damn it, who? Why you make me this difficult? Why? God damn. These two? Okay, you going solo? What were you expecting as far of VIPs like with the after party? No, obviously, I just didn't know if Elaine set something up again or what. On the topic, she suggested the venue, right? She did, yes, this place was her recommendation too. Huh. What? She knows her way around town? There is nothing odd about that. I know, that's not what I mean, just she's still upset, isn't she? Of course she is, after all these years. Man, you have always been like this, you never miss a beat when it comes to anything. I try, it's not easy keeping everything in balance, but the reward is well worth it. That said, it's not exactly a good look for me to attend a social function sans a partner. Well, I'm sure that all fits into your master plan somehow. Gotta scheme your way to the top in this war, and a certain four-eyed demon knows that all too well. Oh, I'm far from done. The road ahead is longer than the road behind. Especially when I consider what or who lies at the end of that road. Damn, you got me shaking in my boots with that grin of yours. You almost look like some kind of movie villain there. Please, I'm not that conniving, I'm just friend. She's a good person, truly. I mean, I should know. Will you? You were always burying books and poring over current events. Elaine and I were nowhere near as boring. Unlike a certain Four Eyes, you had never find us filling paperwork on our lunch break. No, you two were too busy tripping over yourselves and averting your gazes. Your little one day routine was top entertainment, you know. Every student, every teacher, we all ate it. No shit, first I have heard of that. Really? You two were the single most popular couple in the entire school. I even lent you a hand from time to time. Ellen had plenty of tours, but I kept them well clear of her. You're telling me I had a wingman the entire damn time? Ah, that reminds me. We never did make good on our old promise, did we? What Oh, right, that. No, not the music, I promise, no. Woo! Okay, the basketball club. Back when a certain super sub would come trundling in to fill gaps on the team. We were in plenty of matches together, but we never did get the chance to face off against each other one-on-one. So I told you we could square off in that intramural tournament before we graduate. Now I remember. Yeah, kinda broke that, didn't I? You can belcha your way out of this one like some old other. We will have our match. Back at ya. All that this work wrecked your eyes? I believe I showed you this afternoon how athletic I still am. Let's finish this. Memory of their hand. He hit that from the parking lot. The nerd beat him, I can't believe it. But man, that blue-haired dude could really bowl too. Shit, nothing I could do. Wait, when the whole neighborhood get here? I may got a little too into that one. Damn man, I thought I had a chance there, but you had me locked down at the end. I do still practice on my day off, all that desk work will break my eyes after all. You held up pretty well with yourself, perhaps there's something to be said for the jack of all trades. Jack of all trades, master of none, better than a master of one. Been a while since anybody called me that, takes me back to when I just joined whatever club I could for spare cash. You know, that ain't too far from the work I do now. Maybe that's how it started for me. That line of work suits you well, I say. In a way, I think school helped us all find our path to walk. Elaine the Bracer, Van the Spriggan, and me. Not to sound like a broken record, but you really wanna stick your nose in that business, huh? You're staring Gehenna in the face, Ren. You know that, right? You don't wanna make Elaine even more worried than she already is. I'm well aware, trust me. And you could stand to take that advice too. You got something self-destructive written on your face. I'm glad we got to see each other one last time. Good note to wrap things up, no? Well, am I wrong? What? No, I know well what lies ahead, and I know that it won't be pleasant. But I'll make sure not to get too detached from my bonds. I will always cherish our friendship. Don't you forget your dreams either, or why so many people gather at that bistro to pay your back. You are special in your own right. Get a lot of you, the young master here, handing out speeches like candy. But fine, if it helps you sleep at night, I will watch myself. And I'll try not to bore you with my lecture going forward. I think I could use another round or two. Care to join me? Now you're speaking my language.
Seems you've grown a little. Maybe I can rest a little easier now.
Haha, remember when I used to say why little to me and now it's kind of like a lot. Okay.
Ladder launched.
No. Master doesn't have anything. Ah! Okay, let's go. Hey, you're working late. Oh, hi Van. Care for some stargazing tonight? Sure, why not? I hear you were up here, so I thought I'd come and watch with ya. Especially cause I didn't get the chance back in Basel since we were so busy. You could have just say something, no offense, but adults have such a strange habit of keeping those things to themselves sometimes. Anyway, your timing is perfect. I just finished setting up the telescope. That's the one you keep in your room, right? Looks pretty old. Had it for a while? Yeah, I use it all the time when I was at the professor's house. It doesn't hold a candle to the one in the observatory in terms of how much you can see, of course. But it's good enough for some casual stargazing, which is why I still have it. Want to check it out? Sure, you will have to teach me how to use it though. Never use one of these guys. That's fine, I'll demonstrate for you. Stand right next to me. Just have to bring it into focus and there. Align it up with the first star in the great scalar triangle. Have a look. Awesome, let's check out that bad boy. His face really close. Man, that's neat. You can barely see it with the naked eye. Still looks a little blurry to me. So should I try twisted the dial like you did? Quatri? That's okay, you just keep looking. I will turn the dial for ya. How is it now? Can you see it any better? Now we're in business. You can see so much more detail like this. All I could see before was it just twinkling away in the sky. You didn't make it sound like this telescope was anything special, but I can even see the star wobbling kinda like a desert haze. You typically only observe that in constellation stars specifically. Stars that don't form part of a constellation don't have that. Their shimmer is less pronounced, and they move more irregular, and also Van continued admiring different stars as he and Quattro talk about telescope and other subject is astronomy. I will admit it, I haven't ever really given much thought to these sort of things until now. But stars are pretty cool to look at, aren't they? Absolutely. If you are interested in learning more about astronomy, I got some books I'd be happy to lend you. There is one that Grant wrote a long time ago that definitely read. Wow, slow down sport, how about I get the recommended read some other time? I see the glimmer in those eyes. If we start right now, we're not gonna be done till we can't even see the stars anymore. Okay, next time. But I can see you are really passionate about stargazing. When did you start? It is all thanks to Grant. She's the one that introduced me to engineering and academia in the first place. She told me that an engineer's priority is the betterment of life and that we uncover the true ways of the world only through academy. And I have always believed in that. I've always believed that I wanted to devote myself to them also, just like Grant has. With any luck, I hope I could even come to terms with myself and truly understand the meaning of my own existence. But I haven't felt as strongly recently. Seeing engineering being used to bring harm to other people is disheartening, to say the least. You mean those nuclear weapons? Or are you talking about the Genesis? Both. The invention of something as terrible as nuclear weapon has called those beliefs into question in the first place. But the Genesis, I can't help it. They bother me. They are prototype armaments, but they gone from tools of observation to tools of destruction. It makes me wonder what sort of war was it that Professor Epstein wanted to learn about. I got this telescope from Grant long while ago, but I never forgot what she told me when she gave it to me. Astronomy is the foundation of all learning. Use this as your foundation and start thinking and reflecting on such matter of yourself. What if it's got 2 moons? And of course, God still 4, we learned that we cannot leave the continent. It's not that this is a war. There are, of course, things outside. Muria. On Nayuta no Kiseki, we got 2 moons. It's got 2 moons. So from the outside, we are able to see 2 moons and 1 moon from the Muria. And when we end the game, the saga, that moon will go away and will be only 1 moon, which will open to the real world. Okay, moving forward. I think I get it. Astronomy is about examining Adius' miracle through a scientific lens, the ultimate goal being to learn more about our world. Van, can I ask how you felt tonight, looking up at the stars through my telescope? What do you think of it? If I have to put it in words, then the sheer size of what's out there is so hard to wrap your head around. You can't describe it as anything short of a miracle. It's just put things to perspective. You can't help but feel tiny looking up at the night sky, like small change in grand scale of things. Well, sorry if it was too cliche for you or whatever, it's just how I felt. Okay, you can stop laughing now. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of you. You are just the only person I know who wore it quite like that. I always look at the world through a researcher's eye, all while trying my best to follow in Grant's footsteps. Sometimes I worry if those ideals are holding me captive, if I'm missing the forest for the trees or the galaxy for the star in this case. You know much more about the world than I do, Van. Not just the superficial stuff. I wanted to know what someone like you saw in those same stars. Hearing you say that was a relief. What you and I see isn't so dissimilar. And if someone like you sees that too, when? Then I'm not as lost as I thought I was. I can still try to follow in Grant's path. I haven't lost sight of it yet. What you say helped reassure me of that. That's a lot to take away from my dumb ass, but sure ass. So wherever you and I see things the same way or not, if you love and cherish what you see, even after everything you have studied, then that's your work, Quatri, and no one can take that away from you. You know, Van? I think you're right. I'm only who I am today thanks to Grant and everyone else in my life. With everyone's help, we can make sure technology is used to finally grasp the truth in the world all around us. That is the world I live in and want to continue living in. I won't have it in any other way. Then it sounds to me like you got nothing to worry about. You're exactly right where you should be. Quatri, Van, there you two boys are. You must be awfully close if you are spending time alone looking at the star together. It's not like that, really. Sorry for hugging him all night. Judith, you little thief you. What have you two been talking about, Nothing much really, just small talk. Nothing that will interest you, Easy.
Detecting rise in body temperature.
You scare
Are you
me.
okay, Katra?
I'm fine, I swear.
You freaking scare me. I was like, what just happened? Oh, this is not my office. This is neither my office. This is my office.
Truly well done. Then I'll update your rank.
I'll gladly take that.
I'm like, will something happen?
passing by, and all of my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes.